I never thought this day would come. Bodyslam is back. They're one of my favorite Thai bands, and they're a classic. Like they rock hard. I never thought that they would actually come out with another single. It's been so long, but I'm happy that they're back, and let's get to it. The lead singer is actually one of the most respected celebrities in Thai as well. So I love how the the intro sounded almost like a ballad, right? And he has a very good voice. He has one of the most recognizable voices in Thailand, and that's one of his strengths. So it seems that this is like he's talking about a new beginning. Okay. I like that how unconventional that beat, the drum beat, is. See, it sounded like almost like a roll, but he didn't quite get there. Something like that. So I appreciate that. I like that. Okay. Now, and then on the second part, it's the same roll, but he got there. Something like that, if you know what I mean. In the first part, he didn't quite complete the role, but this time he did in the second stanza. So it puts a little bit more flavor into it. It makes the song sound so dynamic because he is keeping it basic up until this point. It still sounds like not basic, but I guess yeah, to a certain degree, like they're keeping it basic. They're not putting in a lot of layers, a lot of layers in terms of instruments. Even the melody is very simple. So that drum roll actually made it sound more interesting. Isn't this a an actor? What's his name? He used to be with Trinity, right? That guy. Oh. Oh, now the rock comes in. So if you observe the guitarist, he is known for this as well. He he's not known for using patterns. He doesn't really repeat the patterns of guitar, especially when it comes to his solo. He likes mixing it up. So every stanza sounds so different from the other one. So he usually creates one chunk, but each line is so different. Yeah, each line is actually so different. So it's not repetitive. So it's very dynamic in the ear. So, okay, so it seems that this is some sort of a heartbreak, but I feel like if I know them enough, I would say that this has a double meaning. So it talks about like being forgotten by someone that you love. That's why he's saying like I'm just New Year's Eve. You're moving on to the new year, and I was New Year's Eve. So I was last year, and you're now moving on to something new. So if you actually really listen to the beat and their instruments, observe how they actually progress instead of repeating. So you have one set, right? The stanza, the refrain, the chorus. And then usually people would go back to the first stanza. In this particular song, they're progressing it. So they're actually not going back to the opening, the first and the second stanza. They're progressing it. So this part, the second half, sounds different from the first half. Nice, nice bridge. Oh, nice. Oh, what is this third bridge? But I mean, it's not that this is doing something unique, is out of their usual. They're known for this, you know. They would always create something different. They change up the structure of a song all the time. But I just didn't expect for them to have like so the ending is some sort of a okay. So I guess it is reminiscent of how things are changing in some sort of a mirror on how things are changing in the music industry. That to a certain degree, and especially for bands like them, for singers like them, for performers and artists like them, they've been around for so long that to many they were just yesterday. You know, they were the trend yesterday. They were singers of yesterday, but are no longer relevant. And I think it's genius on how he was able to communicate that thought while still telling a love story. And I don't expect any less of him, of them. That's why they're one of the most respected bands in Thailand. And I'm so happy that they finally come out with a new single, Bodyslam. So please check out many of their other songs. And if you have any other requests, please send them in the comment section below, or you can get in touch with me in any of the social media links that you see on your screen right now. And of course, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button and share the video if you can. Thank you. Till next time.